I just wrote on the back of this one that it would just be something fun. And I kind of just mixed together like a lime and black and swished it around. And then I think it was a dark blue and white and swished that around. And then went over with my pens. And close up, a lot of these look a lot like dragons. Actually, even from a distance, the one with the hole in its guts there looks a bit like a dragon. And I kind of really like the effect of the different colours. So just below the green alien thing that goes across, alien dragon thing, below that there's what looks a bit like a dolphin head. But it also looks a bit like, I think it's called Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. That green dragon looks a bit like he's standing on the head of some other iguana type creature. And then this black creature looks like it's got really evil eyes. And it looks from this distance like someone's riding on its back. There's like an eye here off to the right hand side. Sort of something sneaking a peek through the sky maybe. And then on top of his head is this taller bird. It's sort of ideas of lots of different eyes looking through there. Eye shapes at least. This kind of looks like a tall person or two people actually. Perhaps the one is looping his arm around to punch the other one. With a green face like Incredible Hulk. Sort of lots of frenetic activity going on around. Maybe a face in this kind of like opening beneath them. It's like a whirlpool here at the top of this. It's not like people are being sucked into it. It's the idea that everybody's looking up going, oh, what's that? There's sort of like this sort of snaky lizardy person with their mouth open and then two smaller people or birds halfway down. I can kind of see a blue person coming out of the fog here at the top. Possibly a bird at the bottom of that. And then an eye at the top of like a cave almost here in the green on the left. Where the person stood on the edge of the cave with their hand outstretched. Welcome to my humble abode. I think this looks really beautiful regardless of what the hell's going on. Kind of like a figure here stood slightly off-centre to the right. Perhaps a dragon next to them that's green and then their wings are blue. This is kind of beneath that bit that I said looks a bit like a face earlier. And so I guess what's their hair swooshes out into that eye that I mentioned earlier. And then there's a person off to the right here in blue. It looks like waves swooshing around. So there we have it. I really like the interaction of the colours. It looks like lots of energy going on, lots of wildness. And I like the idea that I don't have to work out what it means because it was just for fun. Thanks for listening and please like and subscribe.